He's on his vacation for his birthday.
Oh, hold on. Let me we definitely getting into that. But until then, we got to get to this smash.
Yeah.
The first time that I saw you, I was hypnotized, and I see the truth in your eyes, and I can't lie, you a bit too much for me. Baby, you in Miami, doing the damn thing, killing me softly, but I won't show it. I ain't rich, but my swagger is so sick, and the bitches love me out here in the streets, baby, and I do it all the way to make you my lady, but you crazy, and I can't take it. Sometimes I think you're still in the matrix. I try to bring my back just to make you happy, but I know when you're home, still love your baby daddy, and I knew from the start, but I ain't care. You broke my heart, bitch, you ain't fair, but that's cool. Still know we're cranking. All these bitches like a chopper. I don't save them, baby, I just want some cheap vodka. Whip up on the hooker quicker than a knocker. Baby, I'm a dip me. I can't lie. The first time that I saw you, I was
We back in the building. It's your boy JS1, a supplier of VVCRadio.com. It's Aries Lounge. And unfortunately, my dog ain't in the building right now. He is flying the friendly skies on his vacation.
Where you going?
You know what I'm saying? Bring your mic up, sir.
Where he headed to?
We don't know. He refuses to tell us. And according to him, he's going alone. But
Liar.
then he said he was going with somebody else.
He's a liar.
So
Pill is
He
a
going
liar.
to Atlanta. Get him a prize.
no. He said he was going to an island, bro.
I think it was
He going
Cabo.
to Atlanta.
I think it might have been
I
Cabo.
think it was a Cabo. I think he was going to Mexico, if I'm not
Definitely,
mistaken.
definitely.
I think it was one in somewhere
Mexican
in
prostitute.
Mexico.
And he definitely didn't deny when we asked him whether or not he was going to go raw. So it might be going down that way.
Yeah, he
So
might
it's
come back a
definitely-
father.
Again?
Yeah, he might.
Like doesn't he have a child now? Like
Yeah, he's going to come back a father again.
Hey man, that's lit, bro. We got
Because I heard they don't pull out on vacation.
you don't pull out on vacation and you go raw. I
Yep.
think that's the most important component of
no
it.
condoms went. Like, I
That's a
give me
facts.
no condoms went. How about that?
Yeah, you were definitely honest
wow.
about that, and we appreciate that. But right now, to my extreme right, we have the beautiful boss lady herself, Morgan Pretty, is in the building.
What's up? What's up? What's going on? You guys missed me? I missed you guys.
We just saw you, literally.
What? Well, they.
Oh, yeah,
5 days ago. With a whole
It don't
yes, there's
matter
an
how long
applause
ago,
button.
but I feel like 5 days was too long, and they might miss me.
I mean, if y'all want to, you can always follow her. MORGN. Don't worry about the A between the G and the N. You know what I mean? And then it's Pretty, PRETTY, to see her wearing nothing. She's always wearing lingerie.
That's so not the truth.
Really? So would you like to want me to prove that point right now? Because since I got my family in the building, we can definitely figure that out. So like, if you haven't done so, like I said, let's see, MOR. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
GN.
See, I don't have to do it because I see. Wow, no clothes. She got some tits, got some ass here. Got some tits and some ass here.
That's so
Here's a close up with you. You're a part of those women that are obsessed with filters on every goddamn photo. Yeah, look at this. All this is
There you
naked
go.
shoulder, naked legs.
Yeah.
Booty everywhere.
Chains and stuff.
Notice how there's only one promo for the show from like 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna post the promos. Never post any promos. Look how many promos I have. Look at this. Promo. Look at the clip with her in it. Like, you know what I mean? Looking good.
Are we going to
Don't even-
We're doing this evening?
Uh-huh.
funny.
Oh, we definitely doing it. And today we finally got my dog, my family. You know what I mean? We have known each other for many a
Quite
year.
some time.
We met under weird circumstances.
That I don't remember.
Neither do I. And thanks for following me. I appreciate that.
He said he did it on the slide. We're not going to
Don't
go
worry
through
about
it
it.
real fast.
I'm never upset about that type of stuff. But you know what I mean? I've known him for 10 years. When we first met, I think it was just like on some, he wanted to link up, come do the show. But he graced me with a beautiful tattoo when that was like on our first encounter. He was like, yo, I gotta tattoo you. And I'm just like, why? And he's like, because it's like a ceremonial friendship thing, pause, no homo. And I'm just like, all right, cool, whatever. And from then I have been a part of his story. I am definitely not cool enough for him to be a part of my story, but I've definitely been an in and out character in his nonstop insanity. InkBoy is in the building.
Hey, no applause button.
Yeah, you gotta have an applause button, nigga. You better be sober.
I appreciate it.
It's all good.
I'm in the building, man.
This will be the first time we've had a show together where you were sober.
Right.
So like,
this shit sucks. Can we curse?
Yeah, as much as you want.
All right.
This is an inappropriately cursing environment.
We do a lot of inappropriate
It's
discussion.
just really inappropriate.
Facts.
Man, I never really understood that song by Chief Keef until like now. Like the whole I hate being sober. I'm like, this song don't make sense.
No, it makes
sense. Complete sense now.
It makes complete sense.
Fucking love that song.
He's completely lying to y'all right now. He don't give a fuck. He cool being sober.
Man. I'm saying no, I do like being sober, but like seeing y'all drunk and happy, that shit is just beautiful.
So I want to ask a question. What was the catalyst for that change of you going to be?
Look, she used the word catalyst. Look at that. Look at that. You got dressed up and brought your vocabulary.
Oh my God.
Oh, felt and sexy.
Let me look up
oh
catalyst
my God,
real
that's so
quick.
alluring.
Nah.
I might like Morgan now. Look at that. Look, yo, damn. She used big words and dressed up. So sexy.
I hate you.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, there was a spiral of stuff that I experienced.
This is deep. This is like a Walter Cronkite interview.
You got like a little like violin song to play in the background.
A violin song?
Violin.
Oh,
violin. No, it was just like the alcohol was taking effect too much.
There you go, my man.
The alcohol was taking effect too much where like my teeth were getting weak and I felt like my eyes yellowing and fucking fingernails was yellowing and all that type of stuff. And I was just like an angry person and stuff to people that like really didn't deserve me to be angry to. So, and then I had a girl resign as my friend, like formally resign.
By letter or
by letter?
In person?
By letter.
It's worse when it's in a letter.
Wow.
Via email. And we just like, and the letter was like pretty much, I don't really got like shit going on in my life, but I just know I can't be associated with you.
Yo!
Wow.
That's super deep. I know I ain't got shit popping, but I know I can't hang out with you.
Yeah, so I knew it was kind of real then for real. So
damn.
Wow.
Damn. Did she end it with like, I wish you the best?
Yeah,
and I hope that
it was a formal like 2 paragraphs of just like stuff.
I hope that you come out of where you are and find happiness and well-being.
Well, first paragraph was literally like, don't got shit going on. Like you were like my only friend.
Holy
like,
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't know the girl's last name, but like literally like first paragraph was just like
case in point.
Right.
So I just said in the beginning of the show. When you are bigger than life, everybody just becomes characters in your movie.
No, I don't mean for it to be like that, but I do feel like I'm living a movie, so it is like that.
Rockstar lifestyle might not make it.
That's a fact. So before we get too far into the goodness, man, we got to get the business out of the way. Make sure if you have not done so already, go to arieslounge.shop right now and cop all of your merch. If you need a pillow, if you need a cover, if you need a t-shirt, if you need a hoodie, if you need socks, all you have to do is go to Aries Lounge, shop, and enjoy all of your shopping experiences for the holiday, for that wonderful Aries in your life, or for yourself to represent what we have going on.
The accent changed.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking it all up. I can't keep an accent. I can change and shift.
If he do his sexy girl voice tonight.
Yo, I feel that shit. That shit was dope though. You know what I mean?
Maybe you should.
I've always considered myself a lesbian. So anyway, so if you make sure you go do that. Support. We definitely need the help because we definitely trying to get a desktop and some other stuff. So you know what I mean? Any and all help is greatly appreciated. Number 2, if you have not done so, subscribe to all of our social media. So just go to You can go to Instagram and it's Aries Lounge. If you go to Twitter, Aries_Lounge. If you go to Facebook, it's Aries Lounge Radio. If you go to YouTube, it's VVC Live. So subscribe, drop some comments, hit the like button a few times. Let us know that you care and that you're paying attention. All right? All righty then. And do like InkBoy does. Like if you see us on Facebook and one of the joints, just share it. Repost it. Even if you don't get a chance to watch it, sharing it helps somebody else maybe consider watching it. I don't know. Get some conversation going. Now, also, if you go to arieslounge.com right now, arieslounge.com, which is our main website, we have a members only section. It's our own little personal VIP section where we have exclusive content that only our members get to enjoy. There are several episodes that never made the public space, and there's some episodes that have made public space but have, content that is not suitable for the public. You know what I mean? If you would like to, no, but that's coming. So if you would like to check out some more of our exclusive content and support us, all you got to do is go to arieslounge.com, click on the members only section and sign up for either $5 a month. Yeah, it's kind of like an OnlyFans, but it's not on OnlyFans, but it's our own shit. So it starts as low as $5 a month and goes up to it's high as $20 a month. We appreciate everybody for supporting and enjoy all of the great exclusive content that is there. So next thing is the cups that are back. They're on the table. Morgan has ordered more and they've been delivered. So now you can get your beautiful cups, 8 cups for $13. So you know what I'm saying? So don't forget to cash app us 15 or PayPal us 15 so that way we can cover shipping. You know what I mean? We'll check y'all out. If y'all don't forget, whatever you buy, I'm always going to give you more than what you asked for. So don't even sweat it. Just send over that cash and we'll make it happen. All right. Our audio adventures are available on all platforms. So Google Play, iTunes, what else? Spotify. And I just submitted our stuff to Amazon Prime. So, because Amazon just opened up a whole podcast section. So, soon our podcast will be available on Amazon or whatever platform is most comfortable for you. That way you can enjoy, once again, more content that is available than on our YouTube channel. See, our YouTube channel has certain content. Our VIP has certain stuff. And then we've got all types of different content on our motherfucking podcast. So you can enjoy content 7 days a week from Aries Lounge of all different types, new, old, whatever. So just log on and subscribe to those for free. I have 2 announcements I have to make. Let me start with the fun joint. Our boy Pill is celebrating his birthday this week. I would like to give a big shout out to him. Bro, we love you. You ain't 30 yet, but you're getting close. So, you ain't died, and I'm happy for you, my nigga. Go out there, you clap them buns while you on vacation, Absolutely. Man. Enjoy some mustard. Yeah, don't pull. Well, I don't think you need another kid yet.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. It's best for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you know how the game goes. You'll end up with that motherfucking child support bill, and she won't. So, you know what I mean? Just make that weigh those options appropriately, my G. You know what I mean? But we love you, yo. We appreciate you, man. You definitely been down with me for a long time, man. Always been loyal. So, you know what I'm saying? I do nothing but salute you and appreciate you. And you gotta figure out something that you want for your birthday and stop being gay. And we'll check you out next week, bro. Hope you. We'll love you. Holla at you.
Happy birthday.
Definitely. In the last 7 days, we've had, as you're gonna find out, we've had a rough 7 days in humanity. We've lost a lot of friends, and I had a personal friend of mine deal with a very serious condition. And I just want to ask that everybody that if you fuck with me and you fuck with the VVC Life family, you know that we've had Carmen Cush on our platform multiple times. She's a dope personality from DC. You know what I mean? She was on my Savage podcast last year. She just got through dealing with some, she kind of reached out, in a suicidal rage, and she was going through some stuff. And luckily her family got to her before, things got really bad. Only thing I'm asking for y'all to do is pray for her. You know what I'm saying? If you know her on social media, just reach out to her, extend some love, let her know that you love her. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment, repost something, show some love. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell y'all something. This entertainment game is ruthless though. There is no love here. People do a lot of fake shit. A lot of niggas act like they love you. They say they love you, but they really don't. You know what I'm saying? And some people really are built for this shit, and some people aren't. And I'm not trying to say whether or not she's built for it, because I'm not trying to say anything disrespectful, but I'm going to tell you that it's rough trying to build a platform and even maintain your sanity in your life and be a part of this business. So like, yo, Carmen, I just want you to know that we here, you know, I love you. You know, I got mad love for you. You know what I'm saying? We hang out. You know what I'm saying? My whole team loves you. The whole city of Baltimore, we fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Get better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the haters. You know what I'm saying? Don't pay attention to motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about you. Pay attention to the motherfuckers that love you and support you. And anything you need, you know, we here for you. And I just wanted to let that be known. And like, yo, any of my other homies out here, like I know this, we try to take this COVID shit for granted. And niggas be trying to act tough and play tough all of the time. My nigga, if you are dealing with depression, or you are lonely, or you don't know what you doing, or if, you know what I'm saying? If you confused or you got something going on, reach out to somebody, bro. Please reach out, yo. Don't sit and wallow in depression. This shit ain't good. You know what I mean? And these circumstances are not normal. So please don't try to like play tough.
Yeah, do that shit on your own.
Yeah, man. Like, ain't nothing worse than being stuck in the house by yourself and there's nobody you can talk to, and then, you know, it's just you and your thoughts and your own string theories, and they get crazy the longer you spend by yourself. So like, reach out. You know what I mean? Even if it's nothing more than you coming to a friend. If you need me to come, I'll come stand at the door and talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand, like, yo, we all got to support each other in this game. And, you know what I mean? Y'all can hit me on social media or whatever if y'all need to talk, or if you got something you want to get off the chest. Even if you just want to send me some hate mail and tell me how much you hate me. Hey, I get it, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Do what you got to do. So with that being said, we going to get into my Disgruntled Jay segment.
Okay.
So, I actually had another thing on here. I have this one part that I added, but I want to make an observation. Like last week, we had a conversation about people creating their own. You create your own hell, or you create your own heaven. Mm-hmm. And I literally had a situation where a person that I'm close to kind of like created their own hell. Literally, like 2 days after I had the podcast, they did it right in front of my face, and it's just sad, bro. I try to keep telling y'all niggas, maybe I'm making this stuff up, and I mean I'm saying this stuff and it's not reaching y'all, but it, like that statement is real. Like, you can create your own hell. Like, you can say nobody loves me, but then when you see people and you're around people, you keep pushing them away. Mm-hmm. Well, can't nobody love you if you don't let them embrace you. You know, people will be like, you know, oh man, nobody will help me. But you won't allow people the opportunity to help you. You know what I'm saying? When somebody tries to help you, you keep pulling away, or you keep turning your back, or you keep running in the opposite direction. Or you have fear that somebody that you like, or somebody that y'all mutually like each other, stuff ain't going right. So instead of you having faith or just being cool, you start instigating the problems that end up becoming the reality of the failure of the relationship.
Well, the book that I read now, The Four Agreements, it says that like some people, instead of looking for like a solution, they'll find another person. So like if you meet a girl and she's like niggas ain't shit, instead of like trying to find like a good guy, she'll find another female that will like agree with like niggas ain't shit.
Ain't shit, right?
So they can like just go back and forth off each other. Therefore, like you said, creating like that hell of their own for real.
Misery loves company.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. And you know what I'm saying? The only thing I'm gonna say to that, if this person is watching, or if anybody that's dealing with that type of stuff, yo, like, be very mindful of what you bring into the world. Mm-hmm. Be mindful of what you say. And like, sometimes it's not always about being right. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not always about being strong. You know, sometimes it's about being weak. Sometimes it's about being honest and being open. You know what I'm saying? And recognizing that, yo, maybe I'm taking this to another space, or I'm blowing it out of proportion, or da-da-da-da. Maybe I just need to grow the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Some niggas just need to fucking mature.
Yeah, I just make sure I keep like the right people around me for real.
Right.
And anytime like I'm around somebody that, you know, I don't take in negativity, and you know, I've had like a friend before where he liked to like spread rumors. And if you take like an ear to it, you know what I'm saying, that's like allowing it to be like a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? You hearing something about somebody else is like nothing for him to make up something and go share that with like somebody else for real.
Right.
But like that's your fault, because you shouldn't have been like listening to like, you know, hearsay anyway. Like gossip ain't good for nobody for real.
Right. So taking all of this stimuli into consideration, you know what I mean? Please, like, this should be a time where we all can evolve and grow as human beings. And I feel like we are in such a excuse me, we're in such a great space where information is so prevalent. Let me tell you the thing I really love this most about this time period is conversations. I can be privy to conversations that I would never be privy to without social media and YouTube. Even sitting down, I was like, these guys walked in, I'm watching Actor on Actor with Matthew McConaughey and another guy, and just hearing their conversation, how they rationalize filmmaking, or to see Mike Tyson with Boosie. And you get to see Mike Tyson's growth and how different he is in his conversation and how he's talking to another black father, another black man. It's not violence. He wasn't threatening him. He wasn't telling him he's stupid or whatever. They're having a real man conversation. And it really helps me put my life and how I should be having conversations into perspective. So you know what I mean? Please, let us all take heed to those type of things, especially us older niggas, because I got a 35 and older fan base. You know what I mean? So don't throw away. I know a lot of y'all be like, I don't like social media, but it's so much to learn if you
utilize it the right way.
Right. You know what I mean? Ass cheeks and great convos, my nigga. There's nothing better than that.
Yeah, right.
So you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Definitely engage. You
Balance.
Know what I mean?
You need that.
Is that what it is? More balance.
Yeah.
Okay. So my Disgruntled Jay rant today is, why do we choose death over adventure? This last 7 days, there's been a lot of conversations about people being gang related. You know what I mean? Like half of my docket is this person got killed, this nigga got shot, that nigga got shot. And I seen Shabazz, the OG, get on his live and he's like fussing because he's like, yo, why do we choose this street shit, to save or to give us, self-respect or whatever the reason that we choose to be a part of gang life and street life and drug dealing and all that. And he was saying niggas are so ready to die. Everybody ready to die. And I was just like, damn, that's crazy, because life is such an adventure. You know what I mean? There's so much to discover. And I understand it's scary. Even at 41 for me, it's scary. Like, damn, I made so many mistakes getting to this point. Like, am I going to make the same mistakes in the next? But that's a part of life, bro.
You gotta learn from it.
You gotta learn from it, right? But at the same time, it's a part of the game. You know what I mean? I see my friend. She's going through what she's going through, and she kept saying, she's doing a 15-minute long rant about, trying to commit suicide. Trying, she's actively trying. And she's like, I can't do this no more. I'm done with this. I'm tired of this. And I'm just like, man, the number one thing I wanted to say to her is, you got the wrong information. Because everything you saying just reeks of nobody ever gave you the game. Nobody showed you how to do this right. And out of your frustration and your anger and your depression, you can't see that you already got it. She got talent and got skills. Has a great show. Shit, her numbers is way better than mine. You know what I'm saying? But because you're not around the right people, because you choose the wrong information, because you choose to just, whatever the things. And it's the same thing with these street guys, because I'm not trying to key in on her. I'm just using her as an example. Is that in this street life and this gang shit, are you choosing to try to hide in your bravado because you think that's going to get you success? Nah, that's not the game, bro. There's a whole bigger adventure out here. There's a huge world out here with so many options, so many things that we could get to, so many things. Shit, you could be a tattoo guy. You know what I'm saying? You can wax vaginas. That's a gig, my nigga. Hell yeah. I mean, that's not all she does. She does a lot more than that. But you know what I mean? Just the fact that, from a dumb nigga perspective, niggas can get paid, bro, hundreds of dollars to wax vaginas.
Yeah.
Welcome to America.
Know how much you can make doing waxing in one day? And it depends. Also, it depends on your experience and how you. But my wax lady charges $120 for a wax.
Y'all hear that, gentlemen?
I'm in the wrong business.
We in the wrong
really, that doesn't even include if I got a facial. Facials range from $50 to $250.
Yeah.
So you can find something and you charge your worth. You can make money off anything. Starbucks, a cup that costs $2.50. Put a brand on it, $5. Put a brand on it, $8. A cup that is $2.50. You can sell and market this. You're going to pay $8 for this because this is what you're going to do.
Wow. Yeah, that's deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not, but somebody will.
But it's like, to reconsider my
right.
shit.
Honestly, if it's all about branding, it's all about marketing. If you have, and come on, people are selling T-shirts with words on it for $50. A $3 T-shirt for $50.
Well, it depends on who it is.
Right, it depends, but it's still, it's like you can make money doing anything. You have to figure, it's all about marketing and branding. That's all it is. And if you find your niche, and you can find, like, you know what, people selling, you can sell dinners. You can find anything that you can do, you can make money.
That's a fact. And on top of that, the world is bigger than your neighborhood, man. There's experiences to be had everywhere. I've traveled all over this country, man. Like, and there's some. Okay, so you've got all of the great wonders of the world, the Grand Canyons and the pyramids and this, but then you've got everything that's in between, which are every town has a completely different culture, a completely different group of people with different thought processes and accents and customs. And like, yo, as you grow up as a person, bro, this stuff is amazing shit. Like, if you was out here doing gangster shit and you ain't at least touched down in LA to see how the Bloods and the Crips do it, you're doing yourself a disservice. If you haven't touched down in Chicago and won a bulletproof vest and got a bulletproof car and drove through and see how they do it, like, you're doing yourself a disservice. The same thing with the A, the same thing with Miami. Like, you'd be surprised there's so many people that are just so much alike and so different at the same time. This life offers you so much. There are white sandy beaches and clear water. There's niggas on boats that spend their whole lives on boats. Nigga, if you want to see some real gangster shit, go to Saudi Arabia, go to the fucking Mid-Atlantic, go to fucking around Africa, nigga. There's motherfuckers that spend their life robbing niggas on boats. Gangster shit. Like, there are real life pirates in the streets. Like, yo, in modern day times, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much to see in the world. There's the Congo, there's everything. And I'm only saying all this stuff because
they be like, oh, what you do? I'm a pirate.
I rob.
I rob niggas for a living.
Look at me. I am the captain now. You know what I'm saying? In real life.
I've met people that lived on, like, the west side of Baltimore and never been to, like, the east.
That's a fact. That's some sad shit. That's
just crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy. And it's like, yo, to choose to commit suicide via gang shit, I think it's crazy. I feel like to spend your time being angry at somebody you might only know via social media is insane. You know what I'm saying? And I know you guys probably aren't watching me because y'all are so busy killing and shooting people. But you that are watching might be sitting next to that nigga to go, yo, there might be a little bit more to life than just this.
I think people that result of that are weak.
Word.
And I say that in a sense of you don't have a mind of your own. You can't sit there and think like, I don't want to die. I want more from my family because there's only two ways out. Granted, we're going to die some type of way, but you have to make your life mean something for generations after you.
Facts.
And especially if you have a kid. Like, I'm not saying you get your money by all means. However, try something else. The first thing you'd want to do is go pick up a gun and want to kill somebody and rob to get it. That's not how it works. If you can't find someone to work for yourself, because I'm pretty sure there is something you can do. If you living at home or whatever, your grandparents need some shit clean that out. And grandma, look, I clean all this up. Give me $50.
$50.
Right. But then you can take that $50 and you go flip it.
Word. Get you some cocaine.
You don't put them back into the drug game for real.
Like, and then like you go like, oh, you know what, shit. I can clean out some. Man, let me go to the dollar store, get some brooms, some cleaning and shit.
I think people, we seriously need to like hit these streets with like therapists and stuff like that for real.
Absolutely.
Mobile therapy.
Because it's more so like you gotta like talk to like these people. I've met like a lot of people and like their lives to them is like completely like worthless, like, you know what I'm saying? And so when you're saying like they need to do something else, like that's all they know is like, you know, I'm waiting for this person to tell me what to do. If I gotta kill somebody, that's what it is. If I gotta do this, that's what it is. But like they don't really see like a purpose, and I think that comes from like something within, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's also the environment that they're in at home too.
Like
so
somebody definitely needs to like, you know, talk to them and ask them like what's really wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think the same thing with like the young folks that be using like these hard ass drugs for like who touched you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what happened in your household that makes this where you taking fucking 5 perks? Like you're not even awoke. You just like laying on the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? Like something is really wrong. And like if I had like my money straight, like I would love to like, you know what I'm saying, hit these streets and like have like therapists talk to them for real. Cause that's what it really is. We just look at them and be like, they junkies or you know what I'm saying, like their life is like over because they like hooked on pills and stuff like that. But like the main thing is like, you know, what got them to that point for real. Like the little peeps and like, you know, like like all the rappers, you know, pretty much that's like young and they like doing drugs extremely hard. Like, dude, what's wrong?
Word.
Give me a hug.
Yeah.
Like, that Juice WRLD, I downloaded his CD just because, and literally every time it comes on, I gotta change it. Like, that is the saddest shit in the world, yo. I'm talking about like Mary J. Blige times 10. Like, every single song is like, why am I living? With a beat behind it. And like, seriously, somebody should have like, you know, stepped to him. And somebody in his camp, his family, anybody, yo. But listen to a Juice WRLD song, and I'm telling you, like, you will see.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it.
It's like, because he overdosed, right?
He tried to, like, you know, digest all his pills before TSA and shit like that. So.
Yeah, he kind of died.
But if he didn't die that way, he was going to die another way similar to that, because every single song was like that. Like,
right.
Wow.
And I think this. I think the second part of my statement, in the two sentences I wrote, was the second sentence is, why do we choose safety over progress? Like, and a lot of times, the reason why I said safety over progress is because it's safer to hide in your house.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's safer to watch TV and not act on the stuff that you want to do, because that way you don't fail.
Yeah, it takes guts to be an entrepreneur.
It does.
You have to be willing to, and I'm saying, like, you got to get comfortable with failure. There's nothing wrong with failure. I repeat, there is nothing wrong with failure. The only problem with failure is when you think it's something wrong with it, when you kind of put weight on it that it doesn't do. Yo, how many times have I done a radio show or I've done a live event?
916
billion shows, and you know, a lot of them sucked. You know, they done events and nobody came to. But then if I was to stop there, then I wouldn't have never done the award ceremony we did and brought 400 people out. If I was to worry about the failure of the radio station, I would have never done a magazine, and I'd never done this, and I'd never done that, and I'd never been able to help so many people, you know, do what they do. Shit, we wouldn't be sitting here now with these cameras on, with this nigga with the mummy chest cross going on. You know what I mean? Having some fun and having these conversations. Like, you have to be willing to get out here and make mistakes. But I'm telling you guys, I'm not the fly nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the most educated person. I'm not the, you know, I don't have all of the know-how. I'm like, but I will tell you, I've failed enough to fail forward.
Yeah, I'm the poster child for it. I failed a whole bunch of times, and I keep failing, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody looks at me to keep going, and that's what I do.
Look at how many bad tattoos are around Baltimore. I'm just playing. No, I'm playing. He's like one of the illest tattoo niggas in the city. I'm just playing. But like, he's done literally all of my tattoos over the last decade, for real, with the exception of this one on my finger. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, bro, I tell y'all, man, you got to get out here and try, man. You got to get out here and reach out. You got to get out here and put that work forward. Yo, don't choose safety over progress, because at the end of the day, you're not safe. You're safe in that moment, but what you're doing is you are, what do they say? You are just waiting for disaster to come down the road. Go ahead.
But I always tell everybody, like, not everybody's built to be an entrepreneur.
That's a fact.
And like, you know, it takes a lot of guts to do so. And some people are, you know, they need that safety net for real.
And that's cool. Yeah. But find safety in something that's going to help you progress. So, you know what I mean? Find a company that encapsulates what you want to do with your career. Mm-hmm. That's an easy way to find safety. You know what I mean? Say if you don't want to start your own movie company from the ground up, well, then go work for Paramount or Universal or something like that. Yeah. There are jobs there. There's security there. You know, say if you don't want to have a radio station, well, go work at 92Q. Go work at whatever. That way you can still, you know, address your passion. The same thing, like, InkBoy is an entrepreneur, but that doesn't mean that he has to be. He can still be InkBoy and work for any number of tattoo companies around the world if he decided that. But at the end of the day, the most important part was to find what you want to do and pursue it with all of your heart. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you need to make you feel secure, then do that. You know what I mean? And from that point, that'll be the end of my Disgruntled Jay section. We appreciate everybody for listening in to my retarded ass shit. So, E-News, MO3 was killed. I think he was killed in Houston, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Don't know why. I heard it was some shit. The shit that I heard, it was really not worth it. It was like, really? That's the reason why y'all killed this nigga? Wow, that's crazy. So, and the crazy part was I had just heard about him for the first time in my entire life, like maybe 4 days before that, when I was going through a rabbit hole dig under Kevin Gates music videos. And then Kevin Gates did a song with him, and I watched it, and I was like, wow, this is cool. Like, this guy seems to be kind of cool. And I just started seeing him more, because you know how algorithms work. You watch one video from an artist, now they're going to start showing you all types of shit. So,
not cut you off, but this is my first time actually hearing about him.
Word.
Same here.
And listening to his music, he's really dope. He gives you a Broadway feel as well.
Word.
So like he was really, really like, it was really like, dang. And it's like, it's so crazy you don't hear about these artists until they pass away.
Word.
And it's just so crazy.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
Yeah. Same thing with King Von. And I listen to King Von as well, like now, because I'm like, who the hell is a King Von? Who are these people?
Right.
He was dope too. And I'm like, and I got this song that I just like play over and over and over again because it's just like, I love it so much. But
facts. Man, Benny the Butcher was shot in the leg, and that definitely was in Houston.
Boosie.
And Boosie. Down in Texas.
I thought it was fake at first. I'm like, how they hitting everybody in the
niggas,
leg?
yeah, right. I get niggas mad after the election and shit. They start hitting niggas in the leg.
Yeah, because Mo3 actually did a song with Boosie. Like I think he was on Boosie.
I think he signed to him.
Yeah, signed to Boosie. So yeah, that's how I actually found out.
That's crazy. He was signed to Boosie for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, everybody have a seat. You know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully I won't get shot again. But Benny the Butcher, I saw the announcement. I'm not getting a shot. I think 24 hours later, there was a picture that surfaced of him in a reclining chair, and it was his cousin, because you know he's cousins with the other niggas in Griselda. So, and then the caption said, yo, yeah, I put him on a private jet. Now he's in my house where I can keep an eye on him. Niggas smoking weed. So, like, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm happy to see that. I saw Boosie ranting, really pissed off. So, I mean, nice to hear that he's good and obviously fired up for whatever reason. I hope this does not lead into a lot of craziness. You know, I'm hoping that we can find a different route to go to deal with our issues outside of gun violence and more murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy. So, Jeremiah is hospitalized for COVID. Apparently 50 Cent put the notice out, and he just did an interview with Breakfast Club saying that he is very close friends with Jeremiah's manager. And he was saying that he was on the phone with Jeremiah's manager as they were dealing with getting him submitted into the hospital and getting him on the respirator and all of that. Yeah. So, they said that he's in serious condition right now. And everybody's asking everybody, hey, man, pray for Jeremiah. He's another one of those niggas where I feel like he's super duper talented, and we kind of overlook him because he has assholish tendencies. But, you know, if y'all take some time, man, and check some Jeremiah music out, he's a phenomenal R&B singer and a producer. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can say about it right now. I hope he pulls through. I hope he comes out, and I hope that we maybe have a little bit greater appreciation for him while he's still alive.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar has 6 albums unreleased.
Material.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Pharrell drops his skincare line.
Okay, I'm here for it.
I'll try that shit.
Yeah, I'm here for it. And especially because men need skincare line. Like, men need to take care of their face.
I just want to that's what I say. I want to stay looking 23 years old at 50 or something like Pharrell does.
Like, let's take care of your skin, and like, honestly, wear your sunscreen all year long. Everyone thinks just because it's the wintertime and the sun's not shining. No, we are, and we as Black people with the melanin in our skin, we are prone to skin disease, like skin cancer, like and sun damage.
I use a lot of lotion when I jerk off, so I shouldn't have the same problem.
What?
Nothing mind. So anyway,
get a nice SPF and use cocoa butter or shea butter because it's a natural SPF.
Instead of lotion, I got you.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm trying to educate him, and he wants to be an asshole.
Oh, my bad.
But anyway, I'm here for it because men need to stop washing their face with soap because I'm pretty sure that's what you wash your face with.
What are we supposed to use?
I use the liquid stuff.
A cleanser. What, Dr. Bronner's? Yeah. Okay, yes, that's good. But you also need to tone. You need to moisturize and use your SPF.
All right.
Gentlemen, what y'all seeing is an evolved version of InkBoy right now. He's married. So that's the only reason why he know about this type of shit. You know what I mean? He would have been like, yo, I wash my face with a rock. You know what I mean? That was pre-marriage. Now he like, what is that, Bronner's? Oh, yeah.
Dr. Bronner's, that's soap is the one.
It is.
The peppermint one is the best one. That whoo. Yeah. That peppermint one is.
You never tried it.
I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. I said I wash my face with a rock, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
Dr. Bronner.
Yeah, you can clean anything with that.
You can.
You really can. Like you really can. You can literally clean this tub.
Clean my car with it.
Yeah, you really can.
That's what's up. Alrighty then. 10 questions with InkBoy. Are y'all guys ready? Hold on, put these little hand claps on.
Yeah.
He said no.
Yeah, I said
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's not as exciting as it normally is. It's an oddly calm show this week.
Yeah.
Because Pill's not here to be to kind of like put
your split star.
Yeah, to put some jazz on it. And you know I can't have too much fun more because she gets so sensitive with the jokes.
Go ahead and
no, I'm cool.
No, I'm not sensitive at all.
She is.
No, I'm not. Because sometimes when I be serious, they be playing, and I'd be like, all right, it's time, place, everything. But yeah, I am not sensitive. I
don't take anything serious on the show. Even when I'm being serious, I'm still kind of like,
so don't.
This is legit. Like,
just
you know what I mean?
I be trying to make my point, and they be just, I be like, you know what, fuck it. That irritates me, but whatever.
Word. I be trying to help y'all niggas at home, but I really don't give a fuck whether or not y'all live or die. Like I really don't. Just being honest with y'all. But I be feeling like, y'all niggas need to hear this shit because this is shit that I be needing to hear. But to be honest, I don't care if y'all think I live or die. Like, I mean, like, I ain't really tripping. Like I said, it might be 5 niggas at my funeral when I die, yo. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm gonna be dead, so it really don't matter.
Can we not talk about death?
Why? What's the problem with that?
I will be there.
Okay, I appreciate that, yo. You'll be the only one.
I'm reading the eulogy.
It'll be like you, my mom, my dad.
Gotta read the eulogy.
You know what I'm saying? It depends if my brother's off of work, whether he can get off of work to come. You know what I'm saying? Because he got that mortgage at that house he just bought, so you can't just leave for anything. So anyway, Morgan will be on a trip. She's got 5 guys, so you can't just cancel a trip.
All my 5 niggas are gonna be there. They gonna be in the
all
front
5
row.
of the niggas?
Yup, they gonna be there, and I'm gonna be reading your eulogy.
Shit! Don't bring no niggas to my funeral. God damn! I don't want to see your 5 guys.
They here to console me.
More gloating after my death. See, I'm still dating more motherfuckers than you. So anyway, even in death, I'm over top of you, motherfucker. So anyway,
yeah.
Number 1 question for InkBoy.
Let's see.
What is your first tattoo, my nigga? I've never asked you this question, but it is so important. What is the first tattoo you got out of the 250 tattoos you have?
Like the first tattoo I ever did?
Everyone. No, the one you've got, the first one you got on your body.
Oh, I got an eyeball, and it says,
I'll be watching you.
No, it was supposed to be, I was in the poetry real heavy when I got this shit.
Shit.
So I was like, you know what? I got the word LIE underneath it, so it's supposed to be lyrically I entertain. But
that shit is whack, bro.
Listen, it definitely is. Wait, what button you about to press?
I'm about to press this important. Why are you gay?
What was the sound?
You are gay.
You are gay. That's all I just wanted to know. That's the only 2 questions I had from that one. Why are you gay? And nigga, you are gay. This nigga said, what did he say? I got my eye on your lens. What was it?
Lyrically, I entertained.
Why are you gay? This shit is so whack.
Everybody's first tattoo is questionable. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
One's first tattoo.
That's true. I got like JS1 with Chinese letters under it.
I seen that, but I ain't seen nothing about it.
And it might be like, it could be dog doo-doo or shit. I don't even know what the fucking Asian letters stand for, but whatever. But that's dope. I mean, it's actually kind of dope. You know what I mean? But I'm still hating on you, yo. Yo, you having these cool, what the fuck does an anchor? What do you got an anchor on the side of your foot? What does that mean?
I had got it when Smash passed.
I thought you had the 410 Smash.
I got it right there, yeah. But no, I was like, I don't know. I don't really do good with death for real. So I was just like freaking out, and I was just like, what could I do? It was supposed to be way bigger than this, but I was just like, nah. And I'm glad my artist was just like, nah. And it's supposed to keep me grounded for real, yeah. I'm not good with death. Well, I used to not be good with death, so I was just like lashing
Ever since you got the anchor, you've been good.
Keep myself grounded. That's what it's supposed to be for.
Gotcha.
A reminder.
I be always wanting to know why people get anchors on them. Like, I don't understand, but okay.
That's what it's supposed to be for, but you can have your own reason for real.
All right. The first time that you either saw tattoo work or that you recognized that you had an interest in it?
Shit, when I was in high school, I used to draw a lot of pictures for people. And like they would go get it tatted, and like when they come back to school, they be like, "Look, I got your picture," and I'm like, "I ain't draw that." And they like, yeah, you know. I'm like, no, that's not my picture. And so in the 12th grade, my homeboy was just like, yo, why don't you do tattoos? And I was actually mad because I'm like, why didn't you say this shit in 9th grade? Like, we could have been rich, yo. Like, you gonna wait till we about to leave school and like, oh. And I actually was gonna go to Morgan. And like, I ain't really go to college. I just wanted to be like, attend there.
Of course, to
get
get the money.
in the fucking doors. But I was just like, nah.
So like, all right, did you use somebody else? I mean, obviously you might have used somebody else's equipment initially, but when did you get your first, like your first own gun and first?
Oh, when I forgot my first machine, like when my homeboy told me to do it, that's when I like went online, and only one like place came up called like Superior Tattoo Supplies, and that bitch was in Arizona, and like they sent me out this kit. It was expensive as fuck for no reason.
The reason was you would pay.
Right. And like I didn't know that you could get the shit here in Baltimore or anything like that. Like resources was crazy back then. But like I ordered the shit and like day one of having it, I think I like posted on like MySpace or some shit, like got my tattoo machine. And like all of a sudden everybody was like, I'll take a tattoo. I'm like, I literally don't know how to hook it up. Like I don't know even like, what I'm saying? I pulled it out the box and everything and like my heart was pounding like crazy. I'm stepping on the pedal. Didn't know how to put the needle in it. Didn't like anything. And like I had customers already. I ended up tattooing myself that night, and I did such a bad job. Like that shit washed off the next day. Like literally.
That is hard.
Yeah.
That is super hard.
So is tattooing like? Is it? I would say, is it easy to learn to do, or is that something you really have to have a talent for?
Honestly, I would say you just gotta have the smarts for it, for real. My wife, she tattooed me before, and all I had to do was give her like directions.
Give me this goddamn microphone. You getting on my damn nerves.
My bad.
Here, nigga, here, yo.
No,
I got it, yo. Yo,
my wife tattooed me, and all I did was give her like instructions. My apprentice, she is phenomenal with the tattooing skills, and like seriously, all I had to do is just like say it, and she makes the shit happen.
Like
and,
she'll make the tattoo.
Yeah.
Is she good with drawing, or
she is great with drawing. Yeah.
Okay. So I would say you have to know how to draw to do a tattoo.
That's a plus, but like literally tattooing is just tracing. So if somebody like traced out your stencil, if you have a steady hand, you could do tattooing.
Right.
Damn.
I have yet to get an InkBoy tat.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
All you have to do is go to his Instagram page, and then you go to his appointment book.
Well, actually, no, he got strict booking rules now. If you can only get
So he got a storefront again.
Yeah, my I had all those restrictions because I was tattooing in the house, and like I attract all types of like crazies for real, and I was just like, I'm not up for the shits. Like to have these weirdos in my house for real. So it was just like, you have to have had a tattoo by me. If you get referred by somebody that had a tattoo by me, they have to be in good standings because a lot of people get on the do not tattoo list anymore.
Well, what do you have to do to get on the do not tattoo list?
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of something I could use that won't, get me in trouble later.
Unaromatic smelling vagina.
Nah, believe it or not, like vagina smells you can't really control. So you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
I smells and like all vaginas are different. You know what I'm saying. All people are different. You know what I'm saying. So my customer service skills can bypass the smell of a vagina. But like what I'm saying, like people being rude. People being rude, I can't like deal with that. Like if your vibe is like off, if I got a feeling like I gotta count the money after you give it to me and like, check and see if that shit real, like, I don't like that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. I had a girl that was trying to get tatted and, at first she was trying to hide it. And then like after a while, after I was tatting her homegirl, she was just like, you know what, this baby's pushing on my bladder. Can I use your bathroom? And I'm like, yeah. And then, like, after she came back from the bathroom, she was like, so look, right, I want to get my daughter's name on me. And I was like, when you do? And she was like, next month. I was like, yeah, when you come next month, I'll do the tattoo. And she was like, I want to get my daughter's name, like, on my arm, maybe, like, some blocks or whatever. Wait, are you not tattooing me right now? I'm like, no. I'm not tattooing you right now. You fucking pregnant, yo. Like, that shit is crazy, man. I've had, like, people, it's just all walks of earth that are just like not allowed in my space anymore, and I definitely wasn't trying to tattoo him in my house. I had this one dude hit me up your name was I want to say infection or some shit like that. And yo had the contacts with the little beady eye in the middle. And he was just like, yo, I'm trying to get the word infection real big on my stomach. And I was just like, you scare me. Like, no. like, no, I can't tattoo you.
Wow. All right. So I know are you still doing piercings?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was the weirdest tattoo in person you ever had to do?
I would say the weirdest tattoo I didn't do that that my homeboy ended up getting to do was this older lady, and I got no problem tattooing older ladies, but she was like she wanted her vagina tattooed. And I'm like, okay, no problem. And she's not talking about like on top or above. She meant like the actual lips. She wanted her lips tattooed. And I'm like, that's going to be like very painful. She was like, now I'm going to use numb cream. And I'm like, can you get numb cream inside there? She's like, I'm going to cork it. And I was just like, these variables don't like add up for real. I'm like, this is too much, yo. Like, I can't.
What? You've never told me this story before.
Go ahead. I was like, I cannot tattoo this lady's vagina. I was like, miss, I had to do like all the preliminary, like I'm a congressman, type of speech, like, I don't feel like I will be able to obtain the type of design that, you're looking for and all this other type of bullshit just to get out of it for real. But then I ended up talking to like one of my tattoo colleagues and he was like, Ink, and I'm like, what's up? He's like, the craziest shit. I'm like, what? He like, I tattooed this old lady's vagina. And I was like, wow. I'm like, did it hurt? He was like, she put a cork inside of her. Nah. I was just like, I don't want no parts. You can stop the story right there. But she got her tattoo though. She got it.
I'm quite sure she paying for that shit. She was paying for that shit for a while, nigga.
Man.
It's not the numbing cream for the tat. It's like when that numbing cream wear off. Woo! Jesus, Lord Jesus. Oh my God, my nigga. All right, so back to the original. Let's go back because I want to go back again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you start tatting, you know what I mean? Did you have the name InkBoy around that time when it started, or did it come later on?
Yeah, so I look at tattooing as like the rap game. I was like, if I'm gonna be a dope tattoo artist, I need a cool.
You would be a horrible rapper, yo, because your mic placement is crazy.
Well, I don't got no arm.
All right,
you
like don't. You really don't.
So
you really don't. Yeah, you gonna have to hold it up. There you go.
And this sucks. I know I do not look cool on camera.
This looks great on camera.
No, I do not.
This is gangster shit on camera, yo. You look great.
When it came to like tattooing, I was like, I need a cool ass like tattoo name. I was like, if I'm a rapper, I was like InkBoy fits. And I had this thing where I was like, I'm InkBoy. Yeah, I'm InkBoy. So I tatted InkBoy across my stomach, and I wasn't really like vexed with like the internet like that. And then like one of my clients was like, did you see InkBoy across seas? He got this big ass like supermarket style tattoo shop.
Wow.
And I'm like, no, stop playing. So she pulled the shit up, big ass tattoo shop, InkBoy's tattoo shop. And I just felt like so dumb for real. Like I was just like, no, I did not just tattoo this nigga name across my stomach. But one of my clients was just like, why don't you just be InkBoy the Don? And I was like, yes. I'm InkBoy the Don. From now on, everybody knows me as InkBoy the Don.
He went up underneath and was like, the Don.
But that shit, like, I felt so bad when I first did it. And, like, it's crazy because my artist, Blaze, I pulled the same shit with him. I was just like, Blaze, do you believe in yourself? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, well, why the fuck your name's not tatted across your stomach? And he was just like, what? I'm like, if you believe in yourself, your name should be tatted across your stomach. To this day, his shit ain't finished, but he do got the name on it. This shit hurt.
Yo.
It hurt like a bitch. I do have the powers to convince most people.
Yeah, the stomach does hurt. Like, that's the most painful spot. One of the most painful spots to get a tat.
Yo, this nigga has said dumb shit to me in the past. And I'll be like, if you don't get the fuck out of my... Yo, I remember one time you was just like... Now, mind you, there is relevance to the statement he said. He like, yo, Jay, I'm not doing no more VVC tats. Nigga, he said, you got VVC tatted on you like too many times. Like, and I'm just like, but not really. I like, yo, because it's really kind of in here. You can't really see it. And then, like, he made it super small in this one here. And then it was like, yo, I'm like, it's not like it's some prominent shit, but like, yo, but there have been times where he was like, yo, let me do this real big on you.
I'll get a phone call and be like, yo, I want to get this right here. And then I want you to put like VVC inside of it. And I'm like,
nah. Yo, hear me?
like not again, yo.
Oh, it's done. It's over with. We're not doing that anymore. So it's fun. It's but you know what? I appreciate him because like there are times when I've come to him with insane tattoo ideas, and that's the mark of a good friend is somebody to sit you down and be like, "Yo, my nigga, I don't think this is a good idea." Like
I did that with the last joint that you wanted. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah. I just found the picture and threw it away.
You a bitch. That shit would have been epic.
No, it would have not have been.
It would have definitely been epic. But you know what though? I will say like what we did in replacement of that tattoo, it gets a lot of attention. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of people which we still haven't finished it yet, but still like just the outline of it, people just like women come to me all of the time like, do you have a why do you? And then I tell them the story of no, this is not what I really wanted. I actually, what I really wanted was much worse. And every chick says, I'm so happy that Tattoo Guy didn't allow you to do that. Like, that is not cool at all. I was like, for real, he was right?
You're welcome.
Like, I didn't really think he was right. But,
what are friends for?
Right.
Facts.
Some people walking around here with some questionable
But I think I'm more proud of the fact that I'm technically crazier than InkBoy is. Like, InkBoy is the calmer of the two of us. Where anywhere else in Baltimore, he's the terrorizer. Like, how did you even get into that space where like you became this whirlwind legendary figure? Like what, you know, between the drugs and the women and the debauchery.
I have no idea. Like all that shit is a blur. Like seriously, I'm like to this day I'm still meeting people and they just like, man, thank you so much, yo. Like you changed my life, yo. That advice you gave me, yo, and like you know, like you just was there for me, yo. And then I'm like, man, I'm just glad I could do what I could do when I did it. And then like when they walk away, like Tirsa would be like, who is that? I'm like, I don't fucking know, yo. Like I'm just glad I don't got an enemy right there, yo.
That's a fact.
But that's funny though. It's weird.
That's a fact.
You really bring people.
That's my life goals right there. I'm happy that I don't have an enemy right there, yo. Like seriously.
Yeah.
That's funny.
There have been many times where I tell a story, and I hope we get a chance to do this on your joint. Where you had a launch party to remember you had the store around the corner from the one you got now? Mm-hmm. And you were like, yeah. Well, first of all, you hit me and was like, I need you to come and see how much you were going to charge me to build a wall. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go there. I gave him the numbers. He was like, that's too high. Like, I could do it on my own. So I said, all right, my nigga, go ahead, do your thing. Like, I left. And then I think a month later, you were like, yo, the release party, and you know, the launch party for the store is coming. You need to come. So I get Will. And I'm like, yo, Will, you want to go roll with me and shit. And then I think you was saying you was doing tattoo work and all that. Yo, when I get there, the line, it's not a line, but there are so many. There's like 15, 20 people outside of the joint. Mm. You get in there, and you've got like, I don't know what the fuck this shit is. It was like you had some sticks or something, and you had cloth laid over top of it. So you kind of like had some like ghetto,
like a
tent wall thing that you erected, and then it's like people all in there. Like you had moved the big screen TV in the basement, and people was down in the basement like playing craps and you know what I mean, drinking, and it was just so much. It was like food, but it was never like.
It was crazy.
Yeah, and then I come back upstairs and you're like high. You're like, yo, I just took a pill. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, you got some time to do tattoos? And he had like literally 3 people laid out on mat. Like, yo, I got to do this one and this one and this one. I'm like, you want to do them at the same time? Like, yo, it was just a crazy. And I was just like, yo, and he was like, yo, just stay. Yo, I got mad liquor and there's more people coming. And I'm like, InkBoy, can't nobody else fit in here. Like, we just started. No. Mad more people are coming. Like, yo, and
I love that shop, yo. So I named the basement Hell. Remember?
Yeah, it was definitely a
and
weird.
Like it was plush down there. It had the couch and everything, the big screen TV. So I wanted everybody to be like, I like it in Hell. Like, yes, you do.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't.
I love that shop, yo. That shit was beautiful.
It was a beautiful space, but it was definitely very much.
And you like my janky wall? That shit
was janky as fuck, yo.
It was up.
I feel like you did that to make me mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just in spite of me, like, you know what I mean? Or either that, or you wanted me to go, you know what? I'm gonna come and fucking do this for you because this shit looks so fucking ridiculous.
I have done that before. Like, you do a bad job until somebody's like, fuck it, yo, I got you.
I got you. I'm gonna fix this shit. But you know me, I will let you do it, yo. That's InkBoy. That's what he want to do. You go right ahead. And then that was a crazy night, yo. Because then Will pulled you to the side and y'all did whatever the fuck business y'all had to do. There was some crazy shit. And then like, you know, we left. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to be. Because like you were saying, like it were more and more people coming, and nobody Why? I don't know why your friends or your legions of people don't go,
Yo,
there's
you
not
need
enough
to chill
space
out.
for us
Right.
in here. Right. Or maybe we should come back. It's like, niggas, everybody wanted to get inside. And this is not the first time, but this is definitely one of those moments where you like, yo, everybody is best friends with InkBoy. Everybody. That's my guy. Ink, I've known Ink, and he is my friend, or he is the boyfriend, or he is the, and I'm just like,
It was
for
good
real?
times.
Yo, it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. How do you manage all of these people and personalities, yo? Like, honestly.
I don't know.
Maybe he doesn't.
Right.
They just are around, and I don't get it.
I don't know. Well, I don't have to put on for a show anymore. I feel better with life. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people come around. Like with you, I know like I don't have to entertain you. You know what I'm saying? So
No.
like it's all good. But like back in the day, I used to have to always put on for real. And people was like looking for like that energy, so I thought I had to put it on for real. So
Entertaining people is exhausting.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the character of InkBoy. I like you as a person, and I really feel like once you put the character on, that's when I want to leave.
Yeah.
So like when you get into InkBoy mode, all right, yo, I'll holler at you, my nigga, like, cause that's when I know things are gonna start getting to a level of police might come, or a fight gonna break out, or orgy's gonna break out.
It's
and-
never been no
Orgy.
fights.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like
See, I didn't meet InkBoy in that setting. I always met him in the professional setting. So it was just like,
he was coming when he was working.
Yeah.
He was getting the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it's just that. I mean, like, well, he only hit me when it came time, because I'm the radio guy to him. So it was just kind of like, yo, I got some shit I need some publicity on, nigga, come through. And I'm like, well, all right, well, nigga, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? And then like he was always moving around, so and I was always moving around, so we really didn't get a chance. But it was just weird how over the years, our spot interval times that we would spend together, it really had meaning to me, because he and I have the same kind of like give personalities. You know what I mean? And we were both givers. So, and we both speak proper English. We both live in that intersection between street life and the like middle class world, upper middle class world. So it's very rare to find somebody that kind of exists in the space that I live in. So like it is very relieving to be able to have conversations with somebody that understands, you know what I mean, that type of shit. So our relationship has always been that. But I'm not trying to make it like I'm unique. I'm just one of literally millions of people that just love InkBoy, and they be around. You know, we all just be around. We just all part of the tribe of Ink. You know what I'm saying? And then he scribbles on your body, and then you go around the world and tell people about it. That's pretty much it. All right, favorite tattoo that you ever put on a person?
Honestly, right now, I would say it got to be like that Nipsey Hussle tattoo I did. That portrait I love to this day. And like,
you did that right after you did mine, and then I was kind of like, fuck.
it was that freaking like the stitch braids and everything with the
that shit was
it came
dumb
out so
detailed.
perfect. Yeah,
It was dumb detailed.
I love that one. It's a lot. I fall in love with my tattoos a lot nowadays. Like back in the day, I was real artsy and doing like great work, but now I feel like my skills are honed, and like like I like seriously like blush and is smiling from ear to ear with like the tattoos I do now.
I feel like in the past you were so much trying to do tattoos of a certain style. Like you would have a phase where you'd be like, yo, right now all I want to do is this.
Hell no, the people will put me into that joint. Like at one point, my name was the Butterfly King, and I was like, I don't want this name. But like,
How the fuck did you become the Butterfly King?
everybody kept getting a butterfly, so it was like every time I would post a picture, it would be a butterfly in my inbox. I want a butterfly, and then it just kept going, and like seriously, like somebody was like, they keep calling you the Butterfly King, and I'm like, I don't want to be the Butterfly King.
I would say, what is your favorite style? I know like some tattoo artists say like the what is it, the gray scale,
black and gray. So like I can't even like pick a style that I actually want, because like my clients like are so versatile. They want like all different types of stuff. So like I know I mainly love to do images. Like whatever the picture is, except for like that geometric shit. Like I don't have the patience for that, and like I like to skip around with my tattoos, and like you're supposed to start from the bottom and move up, mostly, but like I can't focus like that. So like wherever I can start, whenever I want and wherever I want, I'm up for that. But I love to do images. That's like my main thing. I can bring it to life, especially with like the shading and all that type of stuff. If you give me a good picture and like a good reference, like it's on.
Yeah.
What was the worst tattoo that you did, but you didn't design it, but somebody came to you with it and like was like forced you to do it, and you were just like, all right. Well, you might have needed the money, or
no, so
it was the homie and you was like, fuck it, if you want this bullshit.
I got this dude and I still got the video saved in my phone because I was like, I feel like when he comes down, he's gonna be mad as shit. So he came to me and he brought his homeboy with him, and he was like, you know, I'm trying to do one of my tap out sessions, and he was like, I want a commercial plane flying into the mouth of an eagle's head, but the eagle's head is a skull. He was like, I want the sun and I want it moving. I'm like, a meteor? He like, no, I want the sun moving. And I'm like, all right, so, you know what I'm saying? And he's like talking about all this crazy shit. Like, I want dirt on my arm. I'm like, you want shading and like plants? He like, no, I want dirt. I want you to tattoo dirt. And I was like, well, that's just going to take like a minute. Here's my Cash App. And like, you know, once like that shit went on, like, ring, I was like, all right, you serious? Okay, so you want a commercial jet flying into an eagle skull head. And I was like, but what is the purpose of like the eagle skull head? And like, yo literally put up a picture of a cloud on his phone. It was a commercial jet flying, but the cloud, he was like, don't it look like an eagle skull head? And I'm like, no. And then like he showed his homeboy, and he was like, you don't see the eagle skull head? His homeboy was like, no. And so I was like, but if you want an eagle skull head, like we can do it. So, you know, he got a commercial jet flying into an eagle skull head.
I want to see this. Do you have a picture of this?
I gotta find it. And it got like the moving sun, which looks like a fucking meteor. When we got down to like his lower part of his arm, he was like, this is where I want my dirt. And so I was like, I don't know how to tattoo dirt, sir. And so he was like, give me a marker. And so literally I took my phone, sat it like across the room on like the little tripod, and recorded him as he drew on his arm for like an hour. And I'm talking about like nothing good. I'm talking about literally just, he's like going back and forth like this, like, you know what I'm saying, for a while. And then next thing you know, he was like, I'm ready. And I was like, now look into that camera right there and say, I want him to tattoo this on me. And he was like, I want him to tattoo this on me. And I was like, let's go. And like literally like just I just like walked like the machine back and forth on his arm for real. And I was like, you don't want no flowers, you don't want no vines or nothing like that. He's like, nah, I just wanted dirt. And I was like, all right. And I think like the next thing that he said he wanted, I was just like, all right, we're gonna cut it right there, dude. Like I don't even know how to like do that, my friend. Like, I'm sorry. And like after I told him that, it was just like, wow. And I'm like, what's up? He was like if you can't do it, just say you can't do it. Like if you don't have the skills to do it. I'm like, what? Like,
yo, he goaded you along. Yo, if you too scared, I mean, if you don't have the talent.
I was like, nah, it's not happening. Like, I can't do that one. So, like, it stopped there for real. He hit me up, like, later when he was trying to get something else, and I was just like, yeah, use my scheduling app. Like, when were you trying to get it done? And, like, the date he said, I, like, as soon as I got the phone with him, I went to my scheduling app and blocked it. And I was just like, I can't do it. I can't.
You are on the...
Yeah, he's on that list. Definitely.
That's crazy.
Definitely. I still got the footage. Like, seriously, he drew on his arm for like an hour and a half of like nothing, talking about that was dirt and that's what he wanted.
That's some insane shit.
That's funny. So I do have a question. Have one of your clients ever give you full creative control over a tat?
Yeah, I get like a lot of people that do that. Yeah. I chill out now.
He did that freehand.
Some people try to get over. I had one girl, she had a star on her chest and she wanted me to fix it. I drew on her and she agreed to it. I'm like, I'm gonna do it exactly like this. And she was like, yes, you're helping me out. Thank you so much. Did the tattoo. And as soon as I finished, like, everybody know like artists are like sensitive about their shit. And so like, I handed her the mirror and she was just like, I'm like, She like, and I'm like all of a sudden, like my like anxiety's kicking in and it's like an issue. And I'm like, what's wrong? And she was just like, I just thought you was gonna like do you for real. And I was like, there is no doing me. Like your initial tattoo was horrible and I just fixed it. And like I just brought you back from the dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you should be happy. And like she was just like, I just thought like, you know, you was gonna add some more stuff to it. I was like, no, there is no more add anything else to it. And she was like, well, you know, if you was like to extend it across my back, then I'll be happy. And I'm like, that's a whole nother tattoo. Like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's not what you said.
Right.
We agreed to this before I tatted this.
Yes.
Like,
and like from there, like seriously, I'm cautious about everybody that's like, you know, I want you to do you. Because then also when they be like, they want you to do you, they, you know, they want you to do extra, but they're not trying to pay extra.
Right.
But the cool thing is my clients have like, you know, they're upscale now, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, if they want me to do me, they like are willing to pay me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. So I got no problem like taking full control. Now I tell everybody I can't pick a tattoo for you. You know what I'm saying? I can help you choose something or whatever, but I can't just be like, you know what I'm saying, Mo, you should get a lion on your back. You know what I'm saying? Because some people be like, you know, you should, you know, what should you think I should get? And I'm like, I don't know you. Like, you know, do you want a lion smoking a blunt?
Right.
And they're like, no, I don't want that. I'm like, well, that's what my mind is thinking about right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what's going on in my head right now. So, you know, I need you to come with something.
Right. Okay.
That's fucking deep, bro. All right. The weirdest place a girl wanted you to tat her? Because I feel like you probably...
Besides the vagina
Besides
lips.
the vagina?
Outside of the vagina.
My best friend, she got 2 smiley faces on the tip of her toes. That was really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and painful.
Really?
Yeah.
So she was dying,
That shit real, yeah.
Now, I hear that, like, stuff like on your hands and stuff like that. I thought it wouldn't last long because of the...
You gotta go deep enough, and after, like, several treatments, it'll stay. Tirsa, you still got your tattoo in your hand? It say, what, free now or just ink? Just ink. But it said free ink in her hands. And I had, like, a star. For my homegirl birthday, I once written out, like...
This nigga looked like he got ink from a pen on his
right.
hand.
I wrote, like, it normally goes away in, like, 2 weeks for real. But, like, her ink might actually be staying. And, like, you know, I would just do stuff, like, randomly, like, put an eyeball. Or I know one time I was like, you know, dear Asia, happy birthday. I know you don't think this is a real tattoo, but this is a real tattoo. You know what I'm saying? And, like, everybody thought that shit was fake, but no, it was for real.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And so, how is it? Like, now we had this discussion last week on the show about estheticians. Estheticians. So, with the ass to titties, you know what I mean? We were saying how like women are. I as much as and in the comment sections, I shout out to y'all because y'all act like y'all was cool with shit, but a lot of women lied and said that they was cool with their male friend, a straight male friend, giving them the cleaning and the wax and the vagina. How do you deal with, or are women that comfortable? Because I've seen women come in and pretty much just be like, okay, Ink, I want you to get this titty right here. Like, are you? I mean, you've been doing it a long time, so I'm quite sure you're comfortable. But isn't there any kind of like, Shaw, you have to take the bra off that fast? Like, is it? Do they just, you know? I just they be like just taking their pants down. Come on now, get this ass chick. Like,
it's a level. It's also because it's a
comfortability.
comfortability. Like Inky pissed my nipples. So
I didn't want to know that.
But I'm just saying,
the comfortability that you have telling me stuff that I don't want to know. But go ahead.
It's the level of comfortability, and it's like professionalism. Like it's really professional. It's just what it is. It's
My
like
customer service skills are impeccable.
Yeah, like I wax balls too, so it's like it's a level.
You keep mentioning that like we want that. We don't want you.
Yes, I want to wax your balls.
No, I don't want you.
If you go, JS, I'll go. If you go, I'll go.
No, I don't want her nowhere near my private parts.
Yeah, fellas, I wax balls. So yeah, just if you want your ball,
I don't trust her.
This is not the level of the show that we're going. We're going to take it there.
Morgan.
You know, but I don't trust me.
I don't trust you, Morgan.
Like I'm going to rip your balls.
I don't care. It's not about
take
that.
Some heat?
I don't want you to go and tell your friends about my balls and then now you going around telling the world about my balls. I don't want
her secret podcast where she's talking about all the different men's balls.
Let me tell you about this nigga balls.
I have male clients and they trust me, and it's a level. Like I said, I am very professional when it comes to my job.
Your little guy, you know what I mean? Your little guys that's in love with you, yeah, they want that. I don't know.
Why does everybody have to be in love with me?
I don't know.
Are you in love with me, Jay?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
My whole life I've been in love with you.
Yes, he's
Right.
confessing his love to me.
That's why I Earl so much. So anyway, InkBoy, off of that, back into the real conversation. Fuck out of here. All right. So, biggest tattoo you've ever done? That's a good question, though. I've never asked you about, because you've done some. I've seen you done the big leg pieces.
Yeah.
I've seen you do some big back pieces, but they don't be big people though. You know, I ain't never seen.
Well, no, the guy who got the lion on his back, he like a bodybuilder. That dude is huge.
How many sessions did it take?
I want to say probably like 4. And it probably would have been done in less, but he wasn't up for all the pain for real. Cause like I was in like my zone, like let's go. And he like, no, nigga. I said I'm only here for an hour. 1 hour, that's it. Like, don't
Wait a
go
minute,
past
4
it.
1 hour sessions?
No. We did like 4 hours initially, and then like after that, we just broke it up into individual hours. Yeah.
Okay, so doing big pieces like that, because I've always wondered, how are they broken down? Like, do you do the outline first and then go? Like, how?
Well, I had this one tap out session where you can actually go until you want to stop, or like I give the option to break it up. You just have to pay a little bit more. But, like, I'm not trying to, like, hurt anybody, you know what I'm saying? Because we come up with, like, really cool shit, and it wouldn't, like, help my career, you know what I'm saying, to have somebody walking around with, like, half-done work. So, like, I try my hardest to, like, work with people for real. Like, the girl that you, like, when you came to the shop, like, she did, like, a tap-out session. And, like I said, I changed the name to Ink Therapy Session because, like, I don't want you to tap out. But, like, seriously, her body was, like, going into shock damn near, like, every single touch, whether I'm putting ointment on her or whatever. She's crying and, you know what I'm saying? She was going through the motions, but I tell her it was her Spaniard pride, yo. She would not, like, stop for nothing to her. Like, I literally was like, I'm calling it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the tattoo artist saying that he tapped out, okay? Are you happy? Like, she would have rather died right then and there than to say that she quit. And so, like, I had to, like, help her out for real.
And you wonder why you're single. So anyway, I'm just playing. I don't even know you, lady.
Right.
But that's crazy. So the biggest one was the guy, one with the guy.
The line, yeah, I would say that, or like the several thigh pieces that I do. Like, and like, believe it or not, some pieces don't even see the light of day for real. Cause some people will be like, no, please don't post my picture. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like they don't want nobody to copy, and I understand that for real. I've had several people like send me pictures of other people's shit that I've done, and they like, I want this. And I'm like, you don't want to change it at all? You want to add some flowers or something like that? No, I want it exactly like this. And I'm like, this is a rest in peace tattoo. Do you know Miss Janice? And they like, no, but I like the way you did it. I'm like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make sense.
You know what? Now no one wants you posting none of my shit from now on. Because I know I'll be having some dope, commercially viable shit. Like this one right here, everybody loves this shit, bro. Everybody like, what the fuck? Oh, you got that fucking shit. And then we put the little pizzazz on it.
Don't be afraid to shave your arm, yo. It takes off a layer of darkness, yo, so people can see it.
Wax it.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Like, honestly, I feel like, no, and honestly, I think my ex...
Go get waxed.
My homegirl's asked because I feel like shaving honestly is not good for your skin. But if your client comes in, probably like I would say I would give it 2 to 3 days before their appointments and get their arms waxed because it's taking off a layer of dead skin as well, and it gives also treating the skin because you guys also have to know as a tattoo artist the type of skin type that your clients have as well. So having an esthetician in your shop to actually do with a consultation, come in like, you have this type of skin and like because you may be allergic to the ink, so I think estheticians should actually work in shops. It's a good thing, and instead of and with your consultation you get your arm waxed and then you come back because you're analyzing the skin and everything else.
There you go. He's got a shop and he's got extra chair. Yeah. So
she on it for real. She trying to wax your balls. She got her another job and some more shit.
She's not getting nowhere near my body. Sorry.
With a consultation, come in, you get your skin analyzed because I'm very, very big on skincare. But it's even still like some people are allergic to black ink. Some people are allergic to red ink. So it's like, but
a lot of black people, it's those colors, some colors. But like, I got some inks in the shop now that are like vegan, and some of them are like for people of color, and like they pop more and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the only downsides like with this one is that it's so deep well, the blue is so rich.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it kind of blends in with the black or whatever. But it's still, to me, it's still one of my favorite tattoos. Like everything you've done, you know what I mean? With the exception, I feel like this one was too big. And you kept saying,
but see, that's perfect though, because with it being like that size, you never have to worry about it bleeding together over time.
Right. That's a fact. But I still
You're
feel,
welcome.
Yeah. He was high when he did it, but it's all good.
You're welcome.
It's still good. It's still good.
I need my sleeve done. I've been trying to.
Well, let's not get into sleeve talk, motherfucker.
You had another question for me?
I don't have a question. He owes me. This whole sleeve is supposed to be done, prepaid, bitch. And it's my fault. It's my fault, really. I just don't know what to do. And then every time he says, I'm gonna draw something for you, and I'll leave it with him, and it never happens. But now I see that he doesn't like my ideas, so now he's shelving it. He's such a bitch. Just tell me you didn't like the ideas. How will I pick something else? No, you didn't.
So that's the bad thing, that might be part of your drunkenness that you don't remember.
Yo, I was not drunk.
No,
nigga.
I'm talking about like seriously. I like brought it to your attention because you was like, "Yo, I'm trying to get this picture for real," and I was like, "I gotta be honest with you. She's not tattooable." I'm like, she doesn't look good as a tattoo, yo. It's not gonna work.
Well, you never used those words, but thank you for telling me that now.
I did tell you that.
History that you did not use those words. We
probably
were
not like that. It probably was worse.
We're not going to go there. All right, so back to the 10. Even though we're past 10 questions with InkBoy, I only got 1 or 2 more, and then we can move on to the last phase, so that way InkBoy can go home. All right, so do you feel like you have created the piece that could never be surpassed? Sometimes I feel like artists feel like that sometimes they create something that is so great. You're like, yo, this is my coup de grace. This is the greatest thing.
What is your Mona Lisa?
Yeah, the Mona Lisa tattoo.
I don't know. Like I said, like I be coming up with like a lot of creative like pieces for real for people, and like I said, like if I put my heart into it and like it's executed well, and like I'm in awe afterwards, like I fall in love like every single time with like a new piece. I hope I don't never get to the point where it's just like that one joint that like, you know, I'm only known for, or that makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's probably time to quit if that's the case.
I feel you. No, I was watching a documentary about Mr. Cartoon. And if you guys that aren't familiar, Mr. Cartoon did like 50 Cent's back piece. He did a majority of Eminem's tattoos. He pretty much he also did tattoos for Snoop Dogg. He's like a tattoo guy to celebrities.
He's over there in the West Coast.
Right. He's a Hispanic guy, does some phenomenal work. And I think he kind of had the same kind of vibe. He's like every tattoo is ended up being its own life and so much element, you know, so much to it. So do you feel like at this point you've developed a style? Like Cartoon has a definitive style that he creates, and do you have a style that you feel? Do you feel like you have an identifiable style?
I would just say great work. Like, you know, when you look at like somebody's body and, you know, they've got several tattoos from different people throughout time. Like a lot of people can just be like, InkBoy did that. I know I can look at some people's body and read them and be like, you got this tattoo back in the day, 17 years ago, what's name did your tattoo? And she like, yes, how do you know? I'm like, I can just tell. And that's what I want mine to be, because I know like I'm really good at what I do, and a lot of people enjoy my work and stuff like that. And there's other people that do great stuff, but like I can like tell like on people's bodies like which one is mine's, and you know what I'm saying which one isn't. And I forgot the question.
You just shut the fuck up. You just answered the question.
Yeah, you did. Like your tattoo was identified. Like I can look at that and say, oh, InkBoy did that. Yeah.
Facts. All right. Did you have any other questions, ma'am, before we move on?
Oh, gosh, about the tap out. So has to be one big tattoo, or it can be several?
So it can be whatever you want for real that fits into like the allowed time. Like I don't really care.
Good to know. That was a question for me.
That like I've had somebody, not saying that they cheated the system, but they wanted a bunch of like medium small tattoos, and not to say that there's a such thing as medium small, but you know you get the idea.
Gotcha.
Like orange size tattoos, and like we were just like flying all over their body, so like the pain wasn't in like one spot
generalized.
And I was just like, yeah, you did that, like, you know what I'm saying. And we just floated all around her body, and you know what I'm saying, it was like nothing, like, you know what I'm saying, she was just eating them. And then I've had some people that just like sat for the whole entire time, and like didn't budge.
So what is the time slot? How long is it?
I just created like another one as the initial one was for 8 hours.
Cool.
The new one I think is like for like 12 hours or something like that.
Yikes.
And the 12-hour one is called a tap out session. So they can just like rock out however they want. With the ink therapy session, like you can break it up into like, multiple sessions for real.
How much would a 12-hour session cost?
$1,100.
You Lord.
I ain't got that type of money.
Yeah, you do. Waxing them vaginas.
I ain't got that type of money.
That's a fact.
I just want my daughter's name on like here, but the way that I want it, I want also like how the outline is.
Daughter now?
She's 3. She's 3.
Aww.
They about to have a whole moment. So while they're doing that, let me
3
introduce the
now.
last segment of the day. 10 tattoos that let you know they're thot box for men and women.
Wow.
10 tattoos to let you know they're thot box. Now, let me educate you, InkBoy, because you probably haven't made it this far in my show ever.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? At this point in the show, this is called 10 things. And normally we go around the room. Everybody gets one. We start from 10 and we go to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, this today's 10 things that make you a thot box. So, I will say number 10 thing that'll let you know that shorty is a thot box. Now, this is for men and women. All right. The tattoo that defines her as the thot boxy is when she always has a bunch of incomplete hand and arm pieces. Normally, it's a flower that's outlined that they never got finished, or it's like a piece of this, and it's faded on top of that. So how you got a piece of something that's faded? She's definitely giving up the booty. She's a thot box. She can't stay focused, and she doesn't have the money to finish anything she starts. So that's definitely about to get you in there. Night 1, minute 1. It is what it is. So that's number 10. Number 9, InkBoy. What is your number 9 thot box tattoo for men
I know
or
I'm
women?
in trouble for this, but I'm gonna say if she has a chest tattoo.
Well, wait a minute.
The
Where
fact-
on the chest? Is it up on top, or is it up
chest.
underneath? If it's up
chest.
underneath of the titties, I'm sorry. You do got the underneath of the titty joint. Oh, shit.
I'm triggered.
You a trigger?
I'm triggered.
You got a little thigh box in you?
I'm triggered.
Hey, I mean, you know it is.
Oh gosh.
Wait, you said up here?
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Terrible.
Thigh box.
Oh, and you hit niggas.
Oh shit. You have no idea
She
how
shouldn't
much
say
you.
no word.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
she ain't
You
deny
nailed that crazy. All
I
right.
plead the 5th.
So number 8.
If he has that tattoo, like it says loyal to, and if you flipped it, I think
the ambient.
He definitely a thought box. He definitely a thought box. No, let me tell you something. Like, yo, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to kill niggas. Niggas is gonna shoot me after this. Any nigga that got like the 3-letter anagram shit.
Oh.
So if it's MOE, you a thought box nigga. You know what I'm saying? FOE, you a thought box nigga. Like, yo, any nigga with gang tattoos. First of all, you've never worn a condom. You don't even know what condoms are, and you love thought boxes. Like, yo, you are a magnet of thought boxes, nigga. Like, you is what it is. Like,
oh my god.
I'm sorry. That was number 7. So number 6, InkBoy.
Let me see. Fuck it. A foot tattoo.
A what?
A foot tattoo.
foot
If
tattoo.
you got stars or like
You definitely hitting it on the first night. Yeah, she got star
Yeah.
tattoos. You definitely hitting it on the first night. Yeah, that's true. Let me get the hand clap.
anything trailing up from like the foot to like the ankle area.
That's facts.
You don't gotta try that hard.
I ain't got
That's
that.
crazy. If you got the little puppy paws and the or you try to get the leopard print, but it don't come out. It just look like little dookie turds
chicken pox.
on your leg. Chicken pox on your leg. Yeah, you a thought box. You a thought box.
All right. If he has any type of praying hands or clouds,
Holy shit! Morgan coming with the strong swing. Said if he got the prayers, damn.
if you got praying hands or some type of clouds,
That's a fact.
and then if you got the chain, the little, you know, when they got the chain, they
The
get the chain.
rosary.
Yo, I'm trying to get that. Yeah, but I'm definitely a thought box, so I can't be mad at you. That's definitely on my to-do list of tattoos to get. You know, 2 chains.
Oh god.
All right, let's see. Man,
you got?
what is that? What was that? Was that 6? Man, all right, so I'm at 5. Or I'm at 4. One of those. I'm gonna say 5. That's why I'm gonna claim. I'm claiming 5.
All right.
All right. If Shorty got the joint across the lower back, I mean that's the traditional thought box piece. You know what I mean? The tramp. If she's got the tramp stamp, it's traditional thought box piece. And I'm hand clapping myself for that one. And like, you know what? Let me be more specific, because there are a lot of people, there are a lot of women that got the little tramp stamp back piece, but it's not really trampish. But if you've got
tribal,
if it's tribal, or if it's the flowers that come out of that's encircled with a nigga name on the back of it or some shit like that. That's stop boxish.
Or if it's a nigga name. If
it's a nigga name, I love that because I love to pull out and nut right on that nigga name. Like, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you always gotta disgrace.
Target practice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like, you thought you had this. You really don't.
Got that.
So anyway, InkBoy number 4.
I would say if she has or if he has a scripture and don't know it. Like they got like the whole
what's that
joint.
writing on your arm and then they gotta read it?
All they gotta do
it's for he had what's that word?
Psalms 11.
Yeah, like yo, that's super deep. All right, Morgan, number 3.
If you have any language other than English,
I'm definitely a thought box. And I fucking hate you, InkBoy, for looking at me like that. Yo, bitch, you got some other languages on you.
If it's Arabic, if it's Chinese.
All English.
Let me tell you something. I've been doing a lot of research on African languages and African, like, different scripts and stuff like that. I'm definitely...
No, that's cool, but you got Chinese.
Yeah, I do. Number 2, man,
I got
and then InkBoy is gonna end it on number 1. So number 2, damn, what would be?
It's gonna
great?
be a 2-part number 1 because I got another one.
I was joking the other day because I said something about if you got koi fish, you a thought, and I don't believe that at all because I know some really cool and great people. But if you've got your hood, you know what I'm saying, tatted on you somewhere, you a thought box, man. I hate to say it. You know what I mean? If you just got like 63rd and 64th, like, yeah.
Park Heights, you got Park Heights.
Yo, niggas that got straight hood shit on them, like, yo, that shit, nah, you're a fucking thought box out there. And not only you a thought box, you a thought box for that whole hood that you got tatted on you. Everybody in that neighborhood done ran through you. It is what it is. That's just the reality of it. You probably got kids with half of the big homies on the block. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm stopped. Number 1 is for Mr.
I would
InkBoy.
say if you got multiple names on your body,
You a thought box?
you're a thought box.
Damn.
Multiple names.
That's some real shit.
Yeah.
And if you got somebody's lips tatted, you're a thought.
Damn.
Yep, that is true. That is
Damn.
true.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Multiple names on your body.
Oh, they got to be covered, or they just
No,
They-
either or.
they can be-
No, if you are a person that got names and had to get
And let me
several
clarify,
cover-ups,
it ain't gotta be the kids. It's gotta be somebody you fucked.
Yeah.
Multiple people you fucked is on your body.
oh no, looking like
That's
a
crazy.
customer service sign-in sheet.
Right. And then you cross that nigga out like, yo, nah, not that
Nope.
nigga no more. This nigga's the
got
nigga
it
now.
wrong.
Oh wow.
That's crazy. That's gangster though. If you somebody did that and just crossed out the old person, I give you props for that.
I've
respect
seen
the
that
nigga.
before. I seen it. He got the girl name on it, then scratched it out, and then got it again.
Got the same girl or somebody else? Oh, all right. I was like, he ain't got your name on there as a replacement?
He scratched it out and then got the name right under. It was like one of that was
Right.
funny.
I got you.
That was funny.
Oh, shit. All right. I didn't even think we was going to get this far, bro. Like, yo, we did a whole show. Let me see where we at. Oh, shit, we not even go that far. 133 minutes, nigga. That's like an
Freaking
hour,
awesome.
hour and some change and shit. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you for joining me.
Thank you
and,
for having me.
Yes,
you know,
it was
being
lit.
such a good fucking goddamn whatever the fuck you are. You're a good person. Did you want to talk about being clean and sober and getting tons of popular stuff? So I'm gonna fall asleep. You go
Hell
ahead
no,
and
you
do
use
your
that shit for the
popular-
podcast and all that other type of shit later.
Okay, cool.
We actually got that out the way in the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That way.
That's true. He is clean and he's sober.
Yes.
Not saying that he wasn't a great person before, but you are like a cool mountain breeze now. That's weird. It's
I'll
really
take it.
It's
I'll
really
take it.
weird and uncomfortable, bro. Like that is something weird about him. Like I was hanging out with him the other day, and I was just like, we are just way old, or just too calm and relaxed. There's nothing. No crazy phone calls or girls with their titties falling out of their shirts or nothing. Like, it was real, just regular.
Shit, you know, all them girls done grew up and like found Christ. They got real jobs and shit now.
That's what's up. Any one of y'all, if y'all still single, because you're more than likely are, yo, just go ahead and hit me on social media. Like, I have no problems wifing you, and you can maintain whatever religious affiliation makes you feel comfortable. I really don't give a shit. So, like, you know, we can, you know, get old together. Let's do that. So anyway, Morgan, you good?
I'm fine.
Did you have anything else you want to add?
No.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure that you support Morgan with her beauty bar. Come and get your facials and your vages done and any other kind of special services she has.
Half off on ball waxing. Just mention JS1.
Please do not mention my name at all. Ever when you go see her. I just the most.
I do, yes. If you buy 2 waxes, your third one is free. And however, if you have already been waxed by me, refer to people and your next service is free.
Oh shit. That's what's up. We lit out here. Mm-hmm. And then InkBoy is a businessman too. So make sure if you have not follow him on social media. Is it still InkBoy the Don?
Wow, InkBoy, WOW.
Let me go look because you just followed me. So maybe I can
Yay.
You fucking piece of shit. It's all good. It's all good.
How can they book you?
If you on my page on IG or if you go to like the website, thefreeinkstudio.com or the Free Ink Studio on IG, it has a link on there where you can book yourself. It's painless.
Ooh, but the tattoo ain't. So make sure that y'all go to the site right now and you sign up. We're going to check y'all next week. Don't forget, whatever social medias we got, please follow them. Please support us by purchasing cups and purchasing merch. Please support all of our businesses that are here. All of the banner ads at the bottom. You see the banner ads. Support, buy. We've got more holiday stuff coming up. Your boy JS, the number 1 THASUPPLIER. Also, don't forget to show some birthday love to my nigga DJ Pill _DJ Pill. We'll check you next week. We love you guys.
Follow him. Happy birthday.
That's what's up. Holla.